Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
What's up, everybody? Big Hurt, Fresh Out. You're tuned into another episode of Prison Talk. I'm here with the homie Suave Triple X. Wanted to give you guys a little different perspective on some of the topics that we discuss. And so I brought the homie here to sit down and chop it up with me. So Suave, man.
Yeah, what up, Hurt?
What are some of the craziest things you've seen go down in prison, man? People always ask me, man, what's the craziest shit, man? I mean, I know you got some stories, man. What's some of the craziest shit you've seen?
I seen motherfuckers get their wig split. You know, that's your favorite word. 'Cause I've actually fucking, I've seen it, and it's crazy.
So how'd it go down, though? I mean, 'cause a lot of times motherfuckers get their wigs split, they don't even know it's coming.
So this is what happens. Motherfuckers at home, running their wife with the remote control, thinking they the fucking man in the house. But when they come to prison, they got the same habits. They want to fucking control the TV.
That TV's a motherfucker.
Touch that remote, that's a wig split.
Yeah.
And that's they fucking ass. And this nigga thought he was running the TV, and he was channel checking and all that shit, man. And the motherfucker told him like, and the motherfucker, he wanted to watch soap operas. That motherfucker got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped for that. So,
Got hands put on him.
oh yeah, hands and feet. Cause they stomped his ass out after they mollywopped him. So yeah, you don't want to do that. That's something you don't want to do ever. Leave that TV shit alone. Don't fuck with punks in prison. Fight over the phones or the TV, and you be good. And don't gamble.
What about the drugs, though? Motherfuckers owing for drugs up in there.
I mean, drugs is just part of being in prison. There's more drugs in prison. Not more, but you know, you can find shit accessible all in one place in prison. First time I ever seen heroin, like personally, like off TV or whatever, was in prison.
Yeah, that's the first time I really experienced somebody doing that, 'cause I never ran across a heroin addict on the street.
Right.
But I seen dudes coming out with, like, blood leaking out their arm and shit. I'm like, what were you doing? The dude wipe his arm. I'm like, he was just shooting up in the cell. And the thing is, in prison, they sharing the same needle.
Yeah.
That's how they getting hep C. All these motherfuckers sharing the same
They're
needle,
sharing
man.
the same needle. They try to like clean it and all that shit, but you won't trust that. Yeah, you don't want to trust that.
You ever seen anybody like actually? Because, you know, people always ask me about prison rape. You ever heard or seen anything like that? Because they say, well, Hurt, you lying. I'm like, look, I ain't never seen a motherfucker or heard a motherfucker. I've heard stories, but I ain't never been involved around anybody that had that happen to them.
Well, let me tell you, the first time I went to the county jail, the shit was wild and crazy, man. There was a dude I ran with up in there, and we was terrorizing the cell. And I went to use the phone, I came back, and he had a dude knocked out right in our, like, you know, walkway. I'm like, man, what the fuck happened? Like, man, fuck this motherfucker. And he was laying down on his face, like, knocked out. This motherfucker grabbed his pants, pulled his cheek out, man, started playing with his butt. I said, man, I'm out of here.
Oh,
I'm out of here.
shit. That's
He fucking spread his cheeks
Oh.
and shit. Yeah, I turned around, got the fuck out of here, and didn't fuck with that nigga no more. I'm like, yeah, you wild, man. I can't fuck with you. This was probably like 91,
Damn.
92.
Playing with the nigga booty hole.
Playing with his butthole. In my hood, you don't do that. So I couldn't even associate with that cat no more.
Damn.
Wow. That's crazy. You know, I just couldn't imagine how the guy felt after waking up.
Oh, man.
Man.
It's not funny, y'all, but it's like, goddamn. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
funny, but it happens.
It
I
happens.
mean, you know,
That's why I tell y'all to stay the fuck out of prison.
Stay the fuck out of prison.
You ever
don't do
seen
that shit.
or heard of a inmate fucking with a female guard, like banging a female guard?
Oh yeah. Yep, heard that many times. And a lot of female guards, come on, man. There's more money. The inmates have more money than niggas on the streets these days. And all you gotta do is tell this little guard chick, like, yo, I green dot you $100, and that bitch is gonna bust it wide open. They gonna come in the cell, and they gonna bend over and pull their pants down while they looking out the cell. And that's how that's how you get it in. Cause they selling pussy. Them bitches
Yeah, I heard they in some spot. Yeah, they
see
fighting.
hoes up in there getting money.
Yeah, they making an extra couple G's a week.
Probably. Cause they ain't gonna take a prison nigga along the bus anyway.
Yeah, he gonna get his money real quick.
Yeah.
Did you have the opportunity to bang any female guards?
I had the opportunity, but I didn't do it. Didn't get the chance to do it. I definitely had the opportunity. But yeah, I would fuck this chick while I was on work release.
She was a prison employee.
Nah, she was, a chick I talked to when she came up to the job. And we got in the back seat of her truck, got it in. That was first time in like 2.5 years. That was great.
Did you ever run across, like, as far as I know in prison you got a lot of, you got Crip blood, but then it even divides down deeper than that. Now, is it typically like based on what hood you from, whether you Crip or blood, like it's separated, or is all the Crips hoods kind of organized in prison, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I can't speak too in depth in that, because that's not what we do for my hood. But,
yeah, of course.
But you still got this set that on the streets they didn't fuck with each other. Mm-hmm. They all Crips, so it's like we're not gonna come in there. They not and fuck with each other. Now if the riot kicks off, then we all come together because it's power in numbers, and we'll do what we gotta do and get the fuck on.
Yeah, because I always tell people, I said, man, that's one of the biggest things I've seen was the separation among even, the Bay, LA, different places, because if it was organized, they'd be shit.
Man,
they'd be adequate. Because the brothers, them motherfuckers is lifting everything on the yard.
If the Bloods and the Crips and the Essays and the Whites and the Pisces, everybody stood tall against the COs, they wouldn't be running shit.
They can make a change in the system.
Damn right. They would shake the whole system up and they would have to reorganize it.
What's the main reason you think that the separation continues? Because, I always tell people, if you try to come in there and organize anything, they're going to put a hit on you, basically, the guards.
Well, what they do is anybody that's running shit and organized, that's real big shot callers, they send them in Pelican Bay.
So if you got a lot of influence, you won't even be on the
Won't be on the main line.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't, because they know that they're gonna team up, listen to this guy, and they're gonna get him up out of there. So, like all the skinheads, I think it's all the skinheads or whatever. They all gotta go. It's a lot of cliques and sets and stuff that gotta go as soon as they hit R&R, which is registration.
Have you ever seen an inmate and a guard get down?
Yeah, I did. That shit was fucking hilarious.
So what happened with that?
And this was in Virginia. So this officer Chavez, was talking shit to my boy Gator, right? Gator had like 72 years, so he didn't give a fuck. So he told Gator to lock it down. Gator's like, fuck you, I ain't locking down shit. He's like, man, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? He's like, well, come on up in here and sit that. That's what Gator said. So like, rack the gate. So he opened the gate. He's like, what's up? What's up, little bitch? You know what I mean? You want a piece of me? And Gator rushed his ass. Before he can jump back behind the gate and have it closed, he fractured his cheekbones and fucked his ass up. He got a piece of humble pie that day. That shit was funny. And it took Gator to the hole. He didn't give a fuck. He had 72 years.
So he had all day, huh?
Yeah, all damn day.
Do you think that like a lot of the guards, as far as that's working in these prisons, are they more or less there to do their job, or do you think that they're there to kind of like assert authority over the inmates or help with rehabilitation?
You talking about like the big homies, the OGs?
Well, the guys, people working in prisons. I get a lot of COs that hit me up on like, how do you gain respect in the pod or in the unit, and what should I do as far as I'm thinking about getting a job in corrections. And I tell them all the time, I'm like, I understand you got to feed your family, and you have to put food on the table, but I mean, if you had a choice, man, why would you want to consensually lock yourself up every day around such a negative environment when there's so many other opportunities out there to do other things? So, I just want to get your opinion on that and what you think about like the people that you run across that work in the Department of Corrections.
Well, I think people have good intentions. People do want to help. People do want to change the world. People do want to see people do better. Just like you got the pastors, man. You got the pastors, they come in there like twice a week for free, like religiously, just to spread the word of God and the Bible and all that. So it's like, if they can do that and have good intentions, then anybody, can get in there and, and do the right thing, try to get people on the right path.
Yeah. Like I said, I've ran across a couple guards that are actually on the up and up, man. I had a motherfucker slide me some protein bars and protein on the down low and shit, and see me working out, and was kind of like really, cool dudes. Yeah. But, overall, you got to really keep it on the low, because anytime somebody see you doing something and motherfuckers is hating, everybody trying to like, get in your business.
Yeah, they'll get that officer in trouble. He'll be
exactly,
shit.
Get him a write-up or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, man, that's good shit. What else would you say was one of the more defining moments that you experienced in prison that you would never care for anybody else to have to go through? I mean, I've been through lockdowns and or when a riot kicked off. I mean, is there something that's like kind of stands out that you think about from time to time that was like really fucked up?
Well, in Virginia, there was a dude who got down there, his head cut off. I mean, he got cut. He basically got jabbed all the way around, and they was trying to sever his fucking head.
Oh, some dudes jumped him?
Yeah, a white dude.
Damn.
That was like a $10 bill, like a $10 tab he ran up.
A $10 tab?
$10 tab.
And they tried to take his head off.
Yeah.
Over $10.
Yeah. That was crazy. So I was like, yeah, that shit. You don't want to owe them. As I said, don't gamble in prison. If you owe somebody, you're going to pay with your ass or your life. Literally.
Damn. $10, y'all. That's why I tell you guys, watch this channel, subscribe, and don't go to fucking prison. Keep your ass in school and listen to your mama and your daddy. Big Hurt, Suave XXX, Prison Talk.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.